Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's all about Champions action. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Yeah, they played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
And away they go, off and running here in this Champions encounter. And the lineup for the home side. Carolina Sega plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. And he's in. An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. Maicon. Jesus. And a tidy tackle. And in with a real chance. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Fabian. And support available. Surely the equaliser. Oh, terrific save. And played short. That is a magnificent run. That's a good-looking ball. This could square the game. And taken away from Azar. Might it be Gabriel Jesus? Oh, excellent goalkeeping. Going short. Played into the centre. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Dante. Bruno Fernandes. Impressive build-up. Big chance. In it goes. Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, splendid skill. Can he score? My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. So the corner played into the box. And straight into the keeper's gloves. You can't waste corners like that. Saka. Oh, this looks useful. Perfect tackle. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Feeding it through. Ronaldo, opportunity. Giving it in. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Gabriel Jesus. And showing fine vision. Chance with the chip. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And delighted to bring you all the excitement from champions. How do you see this one going?
Yeah, they played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
And so the first half begins in what we hope will be an electrifying champions clash. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Carolina Sega plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. Intercepting it intelligently. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Alessandro Nesta plays alongside Sol Campbell in central defence. And leading the line today is Thierry Henry. And pressing from the front. And teammates around her. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Cherki. Zanetti. On to Messi. Can they do it? And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Sega. It's with Joao Cancelo. Carolina Sega. Moving the ball well here. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely.
What a tackle that was.
Messi. Messi looking for the through ball. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Joao Cancelo. Carolina Sega. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Ryan Cherki. Can they create something from here? Ah, a magnificent challenge. Messi. And a timely intervention. Well, he really read that brilliantly.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Mickey van de Ven. Ronaldo. They've won back possession. Zanetti. It's with Petit. Konrad Laimer. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Well, disappointing end to the move. Ronaldo. Ryan Cherki. Messi. This looks more than decent. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better.
Yeah, that was a cheap turnover there.
Sega. Cherki. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ryan Cherki. Oh, excellent goalkeeping! And over it comes. Well, all manner of movement around the goalkeeper, but stuck to his task. Moving it forward. Pogba. Just cutting off the supply. He has teammates around him. We're using the space really well, but now can they push on? A fine reading of the situation. Fernandes. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Wilson. And Thierry Henry in a useful looking position. And that's comfortably gathered. Joao Cancelo. Cherki. Excellent run in possession. Sega. And now Henry. Nicely played. Oh, how about that for a tackle? So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Rudiger. And getting the better of a marker. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Well, this is better, but they need to make the pressure count now. Oh, and standing tall to deny that superb effort. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Oh, a strong hand on the ball. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Cherki. Intercepting it intelligently. Wilson. Well, showing really good width here. And possibilities inside the box. Good idea. And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
And they keep it moving. But nothing comes of it. Promising pass. Henry. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Fired over by Messi. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Bruno Fernandes. Moving the ball well here. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. And Messi's incisive pass. Oh, but brilliantly read to cut it out. It looked so promising. Plenty of support here. Sega. Could be dangerous. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
So the corner played into the box. Disappointing delivery, sailing over everyone in the middle. Messi. And slipped through beautifully. An attack that had potential. And the keeper is there to cover up. Carolina Sega.
Well, they're showing a completely different approach to this game here. They're now going flat out to put pressure on their opponents by winning back the ball as high up the pitch as they can. It certainly makes it interesting.
Dante. Now a decent position. Bruno Fernandes has it. Carolina Sega. Chance to finish. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Javier Zanetti. And room now out on the wing. Thierry Henry. On to Messi. And the keeper dealing with it. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Giving it a go. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Favouring the short one. And nothing comes of this attack. Cherki. Bruno Fernandes has it. Promising position, this. That's a superb challenge. Henry. Fantastic ball, Henry. Opportunity. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Dante. Cherki. Well, possession problems. Ryan Cherki. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. It's a perfect challenge. Takes aim. And there it is. A goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Well, the action continues. And no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Campbell. And back now with Vicario. Javier Zanetti. Frustration growing. Can't get the ball. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board.
Well, I have to say, the crowd are right. They need to start winning the ball back higher up the pitch.
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and my partner ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk is Stuart Robson. And we've got action from champions to bring you. Your expectations?
Well, they need the 3 points here today. They were disappointing last time out, but I think they've got some good players who might just turn it on here. This will be an interesting game, that's for sure.
Away they go then. This champions clash is underway. Can he finish? And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. Putre. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Ronaldo. Cherki. Gives it a go. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Ramirez. And teammates around him. Real chance. Oh, two! And so soon at the start of this game. We're really closing him down. Ronaldo. Now with Sega. Joao Cancelo. Ryan Cherki. Bruno Fernandes has it. Gives it a go. What a save. So the corner played into the box. And strongly fisted away. Another corner. Cherki. Oh, chance! And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Not the pass he had in mind. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Will it be? Oh, our hats are off! What a challenge!
Well, how did he defend that? That's a great recovery.
Cherki. Alert defending. Jeremy Doku. Good idea. Careless in possession. Cherki. Trying to tee it up. Takes aim. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Delivering it. Disappointing delivery, sailing over everyone in the middle. Jeremy Doku. In the right place to cut out the pass. Not totally confused his opponent. Ronaldo. And possibilities here. Brilliantly blocked.
Oh, such a vital block there.
Ramirez. And again, negligence when in possession. Fernandes. Ronaldo. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Ramirez. Can he put it away? And keeps it out, showing lightning-fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
Oh, they were in a decent position too. Might do damage on the break. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. Might lead to a chance. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Timely intervention. Well, a scruffy little sequence with neither side able to control the ball. Ronaldo, can he finish? And easily intercepted. Clara Matteo. Delightful pass. And taking it away. Quick counter could be on. Well, they have to pay attention. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. The attack ended disappointingly. Might work out. And denied again. Now maybe the really short route to goal. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Ryan Cherki. And playing it through. Ronaldo might be in. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we're excited to present this live Champions contest. What are you expecting to see?
Yeah, they played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
And so the first half begins in what we hope will be an electrifying Champions clash. Nicely cut out. This is how it looks for the home side. Carolina Sega plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And leading the line today is Paulo Dybala. And introducing the visitors lineup today. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Giorgio, is it going to be? And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Johan Cruyff. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? He's in with a chance. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Cherki. On to Sega. Cruyff. Really good vision there from Johan Cruyff. Hazard! And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. And that is how to beat your opponent. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Vieira. And giving the ball away. Cherki. Hazard on the ball. Just needs to stay calm. Defending of the highest class to stop him. Cherki. And he's through here. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. And finding their flow. But they dealt with the threat posed. Fernandes. Oh, danger here. In position. Well, chance wasted.
Well, through on goal, you have to show more sense here. He's just put his head down and whacked it. Not good enough.
Frankie de Jong. Johan Cruyff. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Perfect challenge. Cruyff.
Please meet your wife at the ticket office. Thank you.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Suddenly they have possession. Hazard with the pass. Could be in here. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Oh, that's a clever ball. Can he get them level? Oh, that's high-level defending.
Well, I think that's a goal-saving intervention there.
Gorgeous ball from Dybala. Can he finish? And beyond the last defender, offside. Vieira. On to de Jong. Free kick is what's been given. Bruno Fernandes. And he's made headway. Well, there it is. Can you believe this? From 2 down, they now find themselves level. Carolina Sega. Joao Cancelo. It did look on for them, but not to be. Cruyff. Well, now they have possession. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Still could put it away. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Dybala. Cruyff. Theo Hernandez now. That's a good-looking ball. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Not the pass he had in mind. Might jump in front. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now? Well, you've got to savour such moments. And an opening! Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Sega. It's with Joao Cancelo. Danger building. Is this the equaliser? Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Vieira. What an incisive pass from Johan Cruyff. On a solid piece of goalkeeping. He has teammates around him. And he takes it away. Johan Cruyff. Ryan Cherki. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Must be! And fantastic hands to deny that effort!
Ah, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
Let's see about the delivery. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. A small victory for the defender against Azar.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Dante.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes and have created one or two good chances with it. If they can continue to play with this domination, it's only a matter of time before they draw level.
Another eye-catching performance from Eden Hazard in the first half, certainly, Stuart.
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
Oh, moving it nicely. Could be a chance to break. Genuine chance. Could be. What an important piece of defending. Carolina Sega. It's with Joao Cancelo. Can they open them up? Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Johan Cruyff. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. Carolina Sega. Ryan Cherki. Oh, this looks useful. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Possibilities for them to counter. And there it breaks down. Eden Hazard. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Now, options are plenty. Carolina Sega. Real chance. Oh, a really excellent save. That counter-attack seemed to take just a fraction of a second to develop.
Yeah, it's a great effort, but they really needed to score there.
Joao Cancelo. On the ball, Rudiger. Sega. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
Neto. Butragueño's ball through. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, there to intercept. Now, who can he play it to? Bruno Fernandes. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now. So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Carolina Sega. Ryan Cherki. A very effective challenge put in. Able to skip past his man. Not smooth in possession. And the chance slips away. Butragueño. Cherki. Counter-attacking possibilities. And should have been so much more incisive.
Yeah, they were too slow on that occasion.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Will it be? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Now, how about the short corner? Determined defending. And so, the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.